top brand new shows, but also second or third seasons of established hits. Coming in number 10, A Shop for Killers release date, January 17, Disney+, starring Kim Hae-jun and Lee Dong-wook. Kim Hae-jun and Lee Dong-wook in A Shop for Killer. Kim Hae-jun, known for her role as Queen Consort Cho in Kingdom, stars as Jung Jian in the upcoming A Shop for Killers. The series, which will stream on Disney+ in the US, will uncover a sinister mystery tied to a shop that hides many secrets. Kim Hae-jun's character has a tragic past. Her father killed her mother and then himself, leaving her to be raised by her uncle. Lee Dong-wook's character, the owner of a local shop, took care of Jian but mysteriously died too. Several years after she first moved into his house, Jian will realize her uncle was not what he seemed like. Coming in number 9. The Bequeathed, release date January 19, Netflix. Starring Kim Hyun-joo, Park Hee-soon, Park Byung-eun and Ryu Kyung-soo. After kicking off 2024 with the second part of the period piece monster story Jayong-seon Creature, Netflix's next big K-drama release is a psychological thriller. The Bequeathed will see Kim Hyun-joo's character uncover a convoluted thread of lies and deceptions following the death of an uncle she did not know about. The series will join the list of Netflix K-dramas based on webtoons, many of which are among the platform's most successful titles. The Bequeathed has so far been described as a mini-series, with all 6 episodes dropping on January 19, 2024. Coming in number 8. Dr. Slump release date, January 27, Netflix. Starring Park Shin-hye and Park Hyung-sik. Park Shin-hye and Park Hyung-sik in Dr. Slump. Enemies to lovers might be one of the most popular tropes in romantic K-dramas and romantic comedies in general, and the upcoming Dr. Slump is set to deliver a great rendition of it. Park Shin-hye and Park Hyung's characters didn't like each other during high school, or at least that's what they told themselves. However, thanks to fate, they have found each other again. Both Hanul and Jong-woo are now doctors, and what was once a rivalry between two students could now be the beginning of an entirely new dynamic. Dr. Slump will release episodes weekly on Netflix. Ending. All of Us Are Dead Season 2 is happening. The series was renewed for a second season not too long after the first one premiered in January 2021. Channel and share this video and like this video. Coming in number 5. Sweet Home Season 3 release date, 2024, Netflix. Starring Song Kang, Go Min-si, Lee Do-hyun, and Lee Jin-wook. It took 3 years for Sweet Home Season 2 to be released. Fortunately, those who became fans of Hyun-soo and the rest of the Sweet Home characters will not have to wait nearly as long for Season 3, as the monster drama will return in 2024. Netflix renewed Sweet Home for 2 seasons following the success of the show's debut, which is why the window between seasons 2 and 3 will be much shorter than the wait between the first and second seasons. Sweet Home Season 2's ending featured many cliffhangers, including but not limited to the return of Eun-hyuk as a monster. Coming in number 4, Squid Game Season 2, Netflix. Starring Lee Young-jae, Wai Ha-jun, Lee Byung-hun, Gong Yoo, Park Gyu-young, and Lee Jin-UK. A pop culture juggernaut, Squid Game was a massive success for Netflix and arguably played a role in the rising number of Korean shows on American streaming platforms. Even though Sweet Home would have worked perfectly as a standalone series, the show was unsurprisingly renewed for Season 2. However, although Lee Young-jae is returning as Ji-hun for Squid Game Season 2, the show is set to be very different from the first season. The surprise element of Squid Game's first games cannot be replicated, as audiences already know what to expect. This creates a tricky challenge for Netflix's most successful K-drama. Coming in number 3. The Trunk, 2024, Netflix. Starring Gong Yoo and Seo Hyun-jin. Netflix's The Trunk is among the platform's most promising upcoming K-dramas. The series, which will see a series of strange encounters tied to the discovery of an old trunk that washed ashore on a lake, is described as a mystery but is expected to include elements of comedy. This is because Gong Yoo, known for his roles in Squid Game, The Silent Sea, and Train for Busan, will play a character whose covert marriage will be arranged by his actual ex-wife, Seo Yeon. She will be played by Seo Hyun-jin, known for her roles in Another Miss O, Dr. Romantic, The Beauty Inside, and You Are My Spring. Coming in number 2. Ask the Stars release date, 2024. Starring Lee Min-ho and Gong Hyo-jin. Love at first sight K-dramas tend to be great, which seems to be what Ask the Stars will deliver. The show, which will air on TVN but does not have a confirmed streaming home in the US yet, will tell the story of an astronaut and a tourist who fall in love on a space station. Even though there have been dozens of movies and TV shows set in space in recent years, a K-drama love story that takes place in a space station sounds very intriguing. Ask the Stars features Lee Min-ho, most known for Boys Over Flowers, and Gong Hyo-jin, from GLC Incarnate and Sang-do. Coming in number 1. Everything Will Come True, 2024. Starring Kim Woo-bin and Suzy. There have been a few K-dramas about falling in love with a demon or with death itself, including 2023's My Demon starring Song Kang. Everything Will Come True, however, is doing something unique, a potential love story between a human woman and a genie. Suzy's character, Jae-young, liberates a genie and is granted 3 wishes. However, the genie, played by Kim Woo-bin, has a personality of their own and will interact with Jae-young. Everything Will Come True, which doesn't have an official American streaming home yet, will be the second time Kim Woo-bin and Suzy star together in a K-drama. They first worked together in Uncontrollably Bond. If you like this video, subscribe for more content.